Okay, so this is my teacher demo on how I'd like you to do your summative work for your scratchboarding. I've chosen these three. They're from Etsy. They're not my own work, but I'm going to go through this as if I'm the artist. And also, I'll try to keep this brief in the interest of time, but please go into detail with your own work. So my personal interest as the artist of these three is I love the ocean and marine life, and so I've chosen the dolphin on the left. My favorite animal is the elephant, so I have this little caricature of a toy elephant in the middle, and I like the owl because it represents wisdom. Now, um, make sure you have all three of these on a slide, and you explain why you've chosen the subject, like I just did for slide one. For slide two, ID all the elements. So you'll have this picture again, and use little arrows and circles and text to identify the specific relevant info that you're talking about. So, for example, you can see a lot of weighted lines in the piece on the left, thicker and thinner lines curving. You can see some organic shapes in these little scales on the belly of the dolphin, and a lot of geometric shapes like these squares and circles and triangles in here. You can see I've chosen all of the colors of the rainbow for my pastels in the background. So there's complementary colors next to each other, like the purple and the yellow stars back here, and also analogous colors like red and orange in here, or let's see, blue and purple in the tail. There's positive and negative space with the water and the dolphin, or porpoise, I guess. And the animal in the water would be the positive space, and the black night sky would be the negative space. There's also kind of a element of real space where you see the dolphin in the foreground and the water in the background, and same with the elephant here. You can see the trees in the background, and these flowers are in the foreground. The elephant would be in the middle ground. Um, you can see the geometric forms over here with the way the light glares off the owl's eyes, and you can see the sun or this sphere in the background. Um, and let's see what else. Uh, that's pretty good for elements. We don't really have texture really, and let's move on to principles. In all three of these, the emphasis is on the animal in the middle of the artwork. And we have a lot of strong contrast, obviously, with the black paint we used, or whatever dark colored paint, and the really bright colored pastels we put underneath. We can see some examples of rhythm over here with the way the water's crashing and moving, and also the different shaped organic shapes on the belly of the porpoise here. Lots of patterns happening with these radial mandala-like uh, designs here, and these rhythms happening here. Lots of stylized designs happening around the owl that aren't really natural, just decorate. Um, and they all have a sense of asymmetric balance. There really isn't any symmetrical balance happening anywhere. Um, and proportion. We can see the flowers in the foreground are bigger, and then the elephants a little bit smaller in the middle ground, and then these trees way off in the distance are much smaller relative to the elephant, giving the sense of proportion. We also see a bit of proportion in these stars in the sky with the porpoise. So we talked about contrast, proportion, balance, um, rhythm, and pattern. Don't, if your piece is done, you can say you have a good sense of unity. But if you didn't really finish some areas, then I really wouldn't call that unity. Um, oh, I mentioned emphasis. We also see the elephant's mouth is kind of red, kind of drawing attention to that part. So that's elements would be on slide 2, principles would be on slide 3, and then you'll talk about your reflection on slide 4. So reflect on the process. and your artistic choices. Why did you use the colors of the pastels? How do they connect to the subject? Um, what what did you prefer, the tempera or the acrylic paint? I think most people chose the acrylic. I think it just might have worked a little bit better with the type of pastel and the scratching tool. Did you like the thumbtack or the X-Acto blade or the scratchy needle? What worked the best for you? Um, um, and if you particularly liked any areas that worked well with this, like scratching out these really fine lines in the owl, or you know, scratching out big areas in your in like the flowers in the elephant piece, or did you have any issues? Did you have to problem solve? Did you would you do anything differently if you were to do this again, etc. So please get this done in your ePortfolio. If you don't have access or can't find your ePortfolio for whatever reason, please create a new set of slides, share that with me, make sure I have access, and then we will add these slides to your ePortfolio next time we're in the lab. But please make sure you get this done. Not finding your ePortfolio is not an excuse for not completing this activity. Okay, good luck.